Welcome back to Jessheim here for Paralympic Winter Games qualifier. 2 spaces are available, the last 2 spaces for the Paralympic Games in Milano Cortina next year, and these 6 teams are vying for those 2 spots. At the top of the table though, after 2 days of action, Korea and Norway. Tonight, one of those teams will face their first defeat of the tournament. I'm Charlie Skinner, I've been here for every single game and will be for this tournament. I'm really excited to bring this to you. It's a really tight tournament, round robin format, so there's nowhere to hide. Every single one of these games for these teams are must-win playoff style games. Tonight is no exception. The host Norway here winning their 2 games along the way, defeating Sweden 1-8 on the first day, and then on day 2, last night, defeating Kazakhstan 4-1. On the other hand, we've got Korea, a narrow 2-1 win over Japan yesterday, facing Sweden 4-2 was the result there. Which one of these 2 teams will be the first to break? Who will come away from this unbeaten? Who's going to come away with their first defeat? This is really exciting stuff. These 2 teams met earlier in Buffalo, earlier this year in May. And the result of that was 2-1 to Korea. Here we see Siwoo and Oisef at the centre dot, accompanied by referee Jan Vanik. On the lines, Pavel Blazek from Czechia and Andreas Lundin from Sweden. We're excited to get this one going. There's a crowd in here, and here we go. At the middle top line here for Korea, Siwoo, just with the puck behind the net, cannot clear it though. Skolbeck at the blue line, looking up for a Norwegian jersey. Solberg doesn't quite get his stick on the puck though. Korea just trying to clear their zone. Icing is called early on. In goal at each end, we have Bong Dae-han for Korea and Andreas Sundt for Norway. Face off happened to the right of Sundt here. Backer behind the net. Youngsung just knocking Solberg off course there. Nordstoga just carrying the puck around. Pedersen in front of the net with the puck. Cannot make the shot off, but Nordstoga's here with a shot. Again, Pedersen in front of the net. Great puck control, considering the pressure. Hamre trying to defend off the Korean players as he tries to find a slot or a Norwegian jersey to pass to. Ji-hyun here, clearing it just behind the boards, out the zone. Quick shank. Hammer here just challenging for the puck. Big hit here on Siwoo. And the puck is loose after that save from Dai Han. Korea now, Siwoo with the puck. Dumping it in to the Norwegian zone. The ref just getting caught up with the Korean there. Backer. Again, just under relentless pressure here from Dongshin. And then it's going to be offside here for the Koreans. Gives Norway plenty of time to formulate that attack. Korea here, Dongshin doesn't quite get the puck onto his stick. Dangerous there, Seok. As the puck just gets caught up. We saw that earlier as well. Sometimes the puck can get caught up in the sled. Usually sleds are custom made but still have their restrictions and the measurements they need to fit up to, but great piece of engineering, and players invest a lot of money into these sleds as well. Holding the puck, penalty by the look of it. Number 20 for Korea, Dongshin, will be heading to the penalty box, giving Norway that early power play. Just 4 minutes gone in the first period, and now Norway will have 2 minutes on the power play. Oysef winning the puck, but not getting the possession. It's dumped into the Norwegian zone here. Oysef just getting that puck on his stick expertly there. It is unfortunately on offside for the Norwegians. As we reset for the face-off. Oysef across the dot for him, Siwoo. You know that first line for Korea is just so good. Sung-hwan, Siwoo, Dongshin. These are dangerous players. Again, Seung-hwan there. Trying to clear out, but Cruikshank will collect it. Back to Skolbecken. He sends it around the boards. Not far away is Pettersson. Oysef tries to shoot it in, and it's tipped in by Cruikshank. Great goal there by the Norwegians, converting that power play. The crowd are happy. They want to see a lot more of this. Great work from Cruikshank there. Just under 5 minutes of the game gone, and it is 1-0 for Norway. In the crowd here, we've got a lot of supporters for Norway. And we even have some of the Norwegian women's team here, which is great to see, supporting their male counterparts. Jung-ho. offside here for Korea. They need to clear the zone, which gives Norway this opportunity now. Solberg. Around the back, on the board, Varnes. Nordstoga shoots it in towards the net, just wide and behind the back, and it's picked up by the Korean there. Solberg with a big hit. And there's going to be a penalty on the play here against the Norwegians. Team call here on number 16, Nut Andre Nordstoga. And the crowd saying hello. Power play now for Korea. Can they even things out? Korea in their own zone. Dongshin, oh, with the shot there off the bar. But now there's opportunity here with goalie out. It's a bit of a scramble here. Seok will chase it out as the Norwegians managed to clear the zone. Sund was out of the crease for quite a while there. It looked really dangerous with Dongshin. And Young Jae just really threatening to score. Sung Hwan past Seok. Great save there by Sund. Siwoo passes. Siwoo has the puck. Trying to skate around the Norwegian players. Turns around, makes the shot. Doesn't quite make it to the target though. Backer. Head-on collision with Siwoo there. Seok. Sung Hwan. Seok again. Dongshin. Korea doing really well on this power play, but as I say that, Norway clear it. Hammer chasing Seok down. Hammering out with the puck. Can he find an outlet pass? And it will be too many men for Korea. Just as their own power play is about to expire, they will hand nearly a whole 2 minutes of opportunity back to Norway. Korea doing really good work on that power play right at the beginning. Pedersen here for the face-off. Nordstoga back on the ice to make it 5-4 for Norway. He's going straight to the bench so that Cruikshank can come out as Varnes also makes a change. Great interception there by Norway, and Pedersen now has the puck. He has support, but can he do it on his own? Unfortunately not. Couldn't just get control, but it is under the Korean goalie's sled. Relentless work there from Norway. One minute 24 of power play here for Norway. Oysef would take the face-off with the support of Pedersen. Great dump in there by the Koreans. Sunt's just making sure it's not on target. Cruikshank tries to pass it to Pedersen, but it's intercepted there by the number 33 for Korea. Skolbecken will follow the puck behind. Big hit on Siwoo off the puck. It's Pedersen now. Passes it up. The puck goes out of play. Pedersen doesn't quite get the puck under control. It's reinforcements coming from both sides. Pedersen to back air. Just lets it slip out the zone. And now we have Sun Kwan with a close range shot, but over the bar it goes. Siwoo. Skolbecken. And Korea return to full strength. As Oysef shoots behind the net there. Sung Hwan pick it up, drop it to Young Jae. Solberg tries to clear it, but it's kept in by Dongshin. Icing is waved off. Now Varnes has the puck behind the net as Korea managed to clear it, but it's in Norwegian hands once again. Dongshin and Kronberg collide. Great hustle there from Nordstoga. And he comes around the boards, Varnes. As he gets poked out just by the captain of Korea there. And it's icing from Norway. Face off in the Norwegian end here. Shot in on net, but it just hits the side. Pass it into the slot there, but there's no one there. Young Sung will now skate back to collect it, but he's under pressure from Solberg here. Inchel skating into the Norwegian zone. Oysef now. Against a very speedy Young Sung. Korea just caught offside again, so Norway have some time as they come up the ice. Oyseth in hot pursuit there. So passing it out. Big hit there for Hamre. The Korean bench asking for a call on that. Siwoo. Big skater there. Sung Hwan. Oh, and Dong Shin just couldn't get the shot off there. It's going to be capped in though. Young Jae collecting the puck there. Great clear by Varnes there. Cruikshank is going to race, but Varnes is going to overtake him. Seok and Dongshin are challenging, but one-on-one the goalie. Varnes scores. Great breakaway there by Varnes. He had that speed, even overtaking his teammate for the puck. Two Koreans hot on his tail, but manages to beat them, and he beat the keeper too. That's Norway 2, Korea 0 as we approach the end of this period. Norway looked like an improved team from the last time they faced Korea back in Buffalo. Korea and Norway, two big hitters in this competition. Yeehaw taking the goals off. Norway here hosting this tournament, wanting that extra edge on the competition. Maybe they're being proven right in that thinking as well. Still 2 more periods of this game though to come. Inchol just couldn't keep it in. Hamre passing it across the Nordstoga. Yeehaw will collect it. We know Yeehaw is speedy. Passing it back. Henderson just dumping it back in. Inchul. Again, really great work aggressively from the Norwegians. Yihyun. Siwoo here with the puck, passing it across. Again, Bakker just interrupting that pass from the Koreans. 10 seconds left of the period, and that disrupt might have been enough to stop one last offense. Yeehaw now in the corner, and that is the end of the period. It's a bit of afters after the buzzer go in there. See both teams leave the ice here, and what an opening period for these two teams. Norway giving the crowd a lot to cheer about as they cheer off their home heroes. This has been a great opening period. I'm excited to see what period 2 will bring us. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back in 14 minutes for more hockey. Korea 2 here in Jessheim. Korea versus Norway. Norway leading 2-0. This is really exciting stuff. Korea really needs to make most of their top line they've got here. Seeing Norway manage to shut them down, scoring 2 of their own as well. Crowd is filled here in Jessheim. Plenty of people have travelled in as well to support friends and family on the team. Not to mention, like I said, a large portion of the women's Norwegian team as well. And here we go, Oysef versus Siwoo. Norway winning the face-off. Seok behind the Korean goal there. Will we see some physicality break out? Oysef with the puck. Passing it to Solberg. Solberg shoots just to the right though. There is a delayed penalty early on in this period. Norway have pulled their goalie for that extra skater. We have a tripping call here on Korea. There's at number 33, Young Jae, will go for 2 minutes, tripping. Great signaling work there by Jan Vanek. Big moment here for Norway. But Korea clear it out of the zone. Backer comes back to collect. Oysef. Xiang Huan now with the puck, shoots. Saved by Sunt there. Korea might be on the kill, but they are playing really offensively, really well. Maybe we'll see more of them this period. Cruikshank reaching out for the puck then, as Oysef takes a big hit on Seok too. Cruikshank passing back to Bakker. Making a shot and just goes right of the net. Clear out there by Sung Hwan. Sunt covers that. Passing it out actually, not even freezing the puck. Letting play continue. Siwoo will chase the puck down here. Another penalty on the play. A tripping call again, but this time on Norway. Pedersen going in. No. Yeah, Pedersen going into the box. Thought not as he started to skate away, but no, he will be in the box. 2 minutes on the clock here, so we'll have 31 seconds of for our four, followed by a 1 minute 30 of Korean power play. Yeehaw here. Dropping it back to Young Song. Korea now on the power play. just as Norway iced the puck too. So just as they get that power play advantage on, they also have this face-off now in the Norwegian zone. Siwoo. Norway doing a good job of clearing the puck away. Pass up to Sun Kwong here. Siwoo passing it to Seok. Seok with a shot. Batted away there by Sun, but the puck is still loose. It's covered now. Big cheers here in the arena for that. .41 seconds remaining of this Korean power play. Can they convert this? Norway clearing their zone once again. Varnes. Siwoo. Youngjae. Offside. Being brought right back to the Korean zone. Such a great top line here for Korea. I'm sure they're desperate to, as the linesman falls over there. And as both teams are at equal strength again, Korea really needs to convert all of this offense into a goal now. As Korea bring out their second line here. Can they work the puck back to the other end of the ice? Kronberg here is going to just dump the puck back up the boards to the other side. And it just slips by Norwegians as it comes out the zone. Ji Hyun. Cruikshank just dumping it in to the zone, but can't get possession. Inchol just firing the puck into Pedersen. Inchol dumping it into the Norwegian zone here. Can they force a Norwegian mistake in the defense? We did see them overturn Japan's lead in the first game. Can they do that with a lead of 2 of Norway? Inchul doesn't quite get the shot. Yeeha now on the puck. Oysef. Norwegians just trying to get the puck into the zone. Can try and work it. Solberg takes a big hit and is surrounded by those 2 Korean blue jerseys. Ji-hyun pass it across the ice there. Jong-ho. Inchul again shooting it just towards the net. Not on target, but in the zone at least. Skull back in here. Hammer just dumping the puck in on the backhand. Cruikshank trying his best to protect the puck, but it is still loose. However, it's on the stick of Pedersen. Fortunately, though, Siwoo will now have his own chance. Young Jay here with the puck as Norway make a change. Oysef with a shot, just doesn't quite make it to the net. Oysef working really hard to get to that puck. Icing. Yeah, again, we see this top line back out for Korea. Both of these teams currently top of the standings. So only one team can take points away from this game. Whether that be 3 or 2. Korea making a full change here, leaving the Norwegians waiting. Oysef is ready for this face-off. He's got Varnes, Nordstoga. Oysef now with the puck, passing it to Nordstoga. Nordstoga is just too high on that shot. Solberg will pick the puck up though, try to wrap it round, but doesn't. Big hit there on Jong-ho, and it's going to be a penalty. Roughing penalty. Number 17 there, Solberg, with a roughing penalty. Korea now have another opportunity on the power play. 2 whole minutes. Young Sung. Ji-hyun in the zone, but Bakker manages to bat that away. Jong-ho. Pass up to Young-sun. Shoots across the ice. Osef now with the puck in the Korean zone. Doesn't have as much support though with the penalty kill. Norway trying to retain the defensive shape. Hamre. Oh, and that's a good save by Sun. Can he cover it though? He had given everything for that. Unsuccessful though. Scrappy face off right there. The puck creeps out. And great work there by the number 22, Bakker. Still with the puck. Passing it across the ice to nobody. Cruikshank's going to skate to it though, but it's met by Seok. Feisty stuff here from Cruikshank, trying to just get the puck out. But he's got two Koreans jamming their sticks. A shot on that just goes to the left, and Norway are back to full strength here. Great kill by Norway. Seong Hwan though has an opportunity here, although interference is going to be called on that. Interference call here on Cruikshank. After just killing the penalty, they're going to go straight back on to the penalty kill. Korea have a chance now again on the power play. Captain Young-sung racing back here to collect the puck. Hamre will chase, and Oisef knocking Korean player off the blades there. Intro into the corner of the Norwegian zone. Great work from Bakker there just to knock the puck away. Messy change from Korea, not quite getting the player out and on, but they still have the puck in the zone anyway. Yiha though will collect it. We know he's speedy. Back to Jong-ho. Bakker dumping the puck in here. Ji-hyun. Back to Varnes. Varnes with just a speculative shot. Great work by Solberg there, just to try and get that rebound. Even short-handed and making chances. Varnes to Solberg. Solberg just can't get his stick on it there. Korea gonna try to set up their own attack here with 30 seconds left of the power play. But Bakker sent it right back up the ice to Korea's zone, and Varnes here with the speed. Varnes here wrapping around. There's back on Korean sticks here. Seok racing into the Norwegian zone. Yeah, just keeping the puck in the Norwegian zone, keeping the pressure up. Great penalty kill again by Norway. Pedersen here, passing it back. Oh, the shot there from Hamre. Cruikshank behind the net, just tries to bring it around, but it'll be covered and blown. Hamre will come in after the whistle. A 1 minute remaining in this period. Again, flying by this game. Cruikshank here on the face-off opposite Siwoo. Koreans win the face-off, but Hamre manages to get the puck. Not quite. Norwegians keep it in the zone. Backer passing to Cruikshank. Cruikshank dumping it into the corner behind the net. And Hamre again crashing the goalie, and as the whistle goes, the Koreans are going to take exception to that. I think there's more story to be told in this game, and I think we might see it in the third period, but Koreans there just looking out for their goalie. But if you're Norway, you're going to want to rile them up a little bit too. Hopefully make them make mistakes. Siwoo versus Oyseth here on the face-off dart. Oyseth to Varnes. Backer shoots in just over the net though. Oyseth and Siwoo again at the boards. Oyseth shoots in, goes just to the left of the net. Varnes hit off the puck to Dongshin, but Solberg will be here. Oyseth sending it along the boards again. Just a few seconds left of this period. And that will be it for period number 2. Again, a scoreless period here, but full of action. Both teams get an opportunity on the power play as well, but not converting. What can both these coaches come up with in the dressing room or as they come off the ice on the benches? What can the Korean coach Kim Jung-ho say to inspire his team? We'll find out in 14 minutes time when we'll be back with period 3. We'll see you there. And welcome back. We are back with the third period for this game. I'm really excited to see what we have in store. Getting quite scrappy in that second period. I wonder if there's more of that to come. Both teams are going to be really desperate to come away with the full 3 points from this. But can Korea ruin Norway's party here? They've got the crowd, they've got the flags. Can Korea overturn this 2-goal deficit? We're about to find out. Korea with a new coaching staff here. Doing well so far, but currently down those 2 goals. What can we see from both these teams? We're just waiting a few moments for the ice to continue to dry. Gets a bit warm in here with all of these spectators. And looks like we're ready to go. Siwoo is here on the face-off dot, ready to go. As Ole Oisef, captain of Norway, will take the spot too. And here we go. Big 15 minutes here. In this tournament, you don't know which game counts the most. What moments count the most. For Korea, they're going to want to make sure that they come away from this game with points, but Norway in the position to shut those hopes down. Solberg here in the Korean zone with no support as the rest of the Norwegians make a change, but there is now a penalty on the play here for charging. As we talk about Korea trying to recover from this 2-goal deficit, they don't give themselves a good chance of doing that by giving Norway a power play here, just less than a minute into the period. Oisef will take a face off. Siwoo sitting out for 2 minutes for charging. Again, not even a player that they would want to be missing Korea. For Norway though, this is an opportunity to strike once again. Pedersen making a return to the sport after 6 years. Looking like he's not missed a single week of training. Young Jae here, dumping it into the zone. Sung Kwan here now, just dumping it down into the Norwegian zone as the Koreans make a change. Norway here, Cruikshank Has Sung Hwan behind him. Jung Ho here. Nordstoga though. Just battling with the Koreans. Just 16 seconds left on this power play. Jihan will be trying to clear the zone out, but Varna's there with a shot. Goes across the crease. As Korea are back to full strength. Yiha now with his speed, passing it up. But it doesn't quite connect. Pedersen now will collect. Dumping it around the boards, setting Oisev up here, but offside. Backer, passing it back to Oisev. Icing waved off. Pedersen can race for this. Siwoo passing it across. And icing. Siwoo and Oisev on the face-off. Back to Skolbecken. Shoots, intercepted by Siwoo. Varnes now. Skolbecken under pressure from Siwoo. Varnes. Koreans clear it. And it's icing. Siwoo versus Cruikshank here on the face-off dot. Cleared out of the zone. Not quite. Pedersen steals the puck there from Dongshin. Pedersen here with a shot off the blocker there. Daihan. A dump in there from the Koreans. Young Sung here, passing it to Sung Hwan, doesn't connect though. Hammer is going to clear the zone. And that's going to be a penalty there. Elbowing penalty here called. Pedersen knows exactly what he's done as well. Pedersen sitting 2 minutes out for that. We will see Korea yet with another opportunity on this power play. They haven't struck yet, but will this be the time they do? As Varnes races for this puck here. Daihan coming up to the face-off dots here. A risky play, but secures the puck. Oysef here now. Jong Ho. And there's another penalty here on the play. Team penalty here on Korea. Instantly negating their power play. We'll now have 1 minute 35 of 4-4 here. Ensure that with the penalty. Young Sung here. Cruikshank. Not quite getting the puck into the zone. Jihyun. Jung Ho doesn't realize he's got the puck under him. Skolbeck in here, clearing it out of the Norwegian zone. Again, just trying to recover as they drop sticks. Sometimes a drop stick can be one of the most difficult things to recover from. Offside here. We'll see both teams make a change here. Siwoo versus Oysef. Norway winning the face-off. Dumping it down into the Korean zone here. But icing is the call. We're even strength here. And therefore they'll be coming back down for that face-off. 15 seconds left until Norway do get a man advantage, not for long. Siwoo, Oysef again. Nordstoga doing a good job racing down to the end for the puck there. And now 20 seconds left on a short power play for Norway. Can Norway strike? As Korea managed to clear the puck. 5 seconds on the power play here for Norway. Again, dangerous clear pass up. Young Jae will pass it behind to Dongchin. Pedersen here, neutralized, dumping it in. Oisef will collect it from by the boards, but has 2 Koreans skating right towards him. Varnes on the blue line, keeps it in. Sung Hwan passing it up the ice now to Siwoo. A race there. A big hit from Siwoo there. And Baka is going to take exception to that. Particularly bad hit there. Korea lucky to not get a call on that. But the intensity level is certainly rising. The referees will discuss though. The crowd is very happy to see everyone back on their skates. We are seeing a charging penalty now being given. Referee can discuss with his linesman, and Siwoo will receive that penalty here for charging. Giving Norway power play. Oisef winning the face-off backer with a shot that just goes wide. Pedersen keeping it in, passing it to Oisef. Oisef passes it across ice, doesn't quite make it to Cruikshank though. Oisef again with the puck, shoots, it's loose, and it's covered by Dai Han there. Pedersen though, after the whistle, getting penalty there. A lot of minutes racking up for both of these teams. Maybe that's showing you just how much of a big game this is for them. Again, these two teams recorded 2 wins so far in this tournament. Neither team wants to be the one to lose this. Young Song. Yeeha. Even strength right now. As we just reset the play here. Siwoo being out for Korea is going to really, really be missed. Varnes here chasing after the puck. Tries to pass it back to Oisef, but just can't. Jung Ho. Under pressure from Varnes there. And Oisef now can collect this loose puck. Go back and pass him back up to Oisef. And then we have a Norwegian player down there. Varnes. But is getting back up to skate off on his own accord. 36 minutes remain until 36 seconds remain until Korea go onto their short power play. Again, it seems like the penalties are coming in twos here, not giving either team an advantage. Nordstoga will skate for the puck. Big knock from Dongxing, but Nordstoga managed to clear it. Oisef now with an opportunity here, protecting the puck as he passes it back to Bakker. Bakker now with a shot. Just deflected on the pad there by Daihan. Bakker now again, shoots over the net there as Korea get their fifth player back on the ice. And Siwoo will be welcomed back, I imagine, onto the ice here. Hamre to Oisef. And as quick as that goes, Pedersen is now back on the ice as Daihan makes a save. Siwoo can't quite get the puck on his stick. Pass across, doesn't make it. Seok now. Try and clear it, it doesn't. Cruikshank. Yeah, Norway gonna try and keep this in now. But Pedersen will take it out. Seong Hwan here. Great pass there to Siwoo. Siwoo will try and just dump it in further, but Pedersen will immediately gain possession of the puck there. Big collision there as the fight for the puck goes on. Siwoo versus Pedersen again. Big collision. You start to wonder when Korea will pull this goalie. Seok races to ensure the icing is cold. 2 minutes 10 remain and the crowd starting to chant even louder now. We have a timeout here for Korea. This is a big 2 minutes now for Korea. Can they salvage at least a point from this game? If not, the whole three. There is still time, but we've seen nearly 2 whole periods without scoring now. It's almost like an unstoppable force versus an immovable object, and both of these goalies are performing really well as well. What can the Koreans pull out here? Coach Kim Jung-ho with his board talking to his team. Meanwhile, the Norwegians are just egging the crowd on. Two minutes 10. And Korea take to the ice with their 6 skaters. Korea winning the faces. Dongxin shoots but blocked by Pedersen there. Korea take a shot. Sunter will save. Pedersen now with the puck. Tries to clear it out the zone. Korea keep it in. Captain Young Sung though, under so much pressure. We have an upside down Korean player. Look at that, we nearly have the full of both teams in this scrum here. Whistle is blown as The puck is frozen. One minute 27 left on the clock. And the Korean net remains empty. Dongshin taking position right on the blue line, right back. Meanwhile, 5 skaters in the zone. Icing is called off as Dongshin now collects the puck around the back. Big hit from Siwoo on Varnes there. Oisef keeping the puck in but losing the stick in the process. Shooting it towards the net and it's just off the side. The Norwegian crowd with a big ooh and ah. Varnes doing really well to withstand this pressure from the Koreans. A shot in but goes wide. Jong Ho acting as a goalkeeper in lieu of their actual one. Now we have Song Kwan here. 30 seconds left. Can Norway withstand this pressure? Oisef around the boards to Skolbecken. Skolbecken will be happy to just let things die down a little bit. Oisef tries to clear it. It is out of the zone. And this is it. 5 seconds left. Norway have secured this. Hammer challenging just in case. But that's the full-time buzzer here in Jessheim. The crowd is so happy. The bench of Norway is so happy too, knowing just how well these 3 wins will set them up going into the tournament after Saturday. We have a break tomorrow. All these players will be getting a rest with optional practices for all of the teams, but Korea going into day 4 of the competition with the 2 wins, but Norway 3 wins out of 3 games, 9 points, putting them top of the standings, making them the team to beat. We're going to see a very interesting couple of days after the break. On Sunday, Korea will go on to take on Kazakhstan. And meanwhile, Norway will face what is probably the biggest challenge in Slovakia. #1 seeds of this competition. If Norway can take them down, Paralympic qualification is sealed for them. Presenting some of these awards is some of the members of the bronze medal winning women's team. For Team Korea, the most valuable player is, of course, the goalie, number 82, Bong Dae-han. Again, making some incredible saves. Norway putting on so much pressure offensively. And that's the last line of defense. He was doing such a good job. But for Team Norway, most valuable player is number 71, the captain, Ole Oisef. Such pressure, extra pressure on you when you're the captain of the team. You have to lead your men out. Of course, he got a point of his own, assisting that first goal. But look how great this is to see members of the women's team congratulating him. We'll take a short break now for the national anthem of the winning team here tonight, Norway. And congratulations there to Team Norway. 3 wins from 3 games against some tough opposition too. But they managed to collect the 9 points from these 3 games, setting themselves up really well for when we return after our one-day break. I'll be giving my voice a rest. These players will be giving their bodies a rest. We're really excited for the games we have upcoming. On Sunday, we'll have Korea versus Kazakhstan, Japan versus Sweden, and Norway versus Slovakia. And then Monday, our final day. Things could be decided by then, but it could all come down to the final game on the final day. Sweden versus Kazakhstan, Slovakia versus Korea, and Norway versus Japan. We're really excited for the conclusion of this tournament and of course finding out who will take those 2 places at Milano Cortina just in March. The dream for all of these teams here, but only 2 can make it. I've been really excited to bring you the last 3 days of action, and I'll be back again on Sunday ready for more. I hope you enjoyed that. I'll be seeing you soon. Goodbye.